5 signs someone secretly dislikes you, but pretends to be your friend. Some people don't dislike you enough to leave. They stay close. They smile at you. They ask about your life. They may even call themselves your friend. But something about their behavior never feels quite right. And here is where most people make a mistake. They listen to words instead of watching patterns. One strange moment means nothing. But when the same behavior keeps repeating, pay attention. Here are 5 signs someone may secretly dislike you, even while pretending to be your friend. 1. Their jokes always seem to target you. There is a difference between laughing with someone and constantly making someone the joke. They criticize your appearance, your decisions, your mistakes, your personality. Then, the moment you become uncomfortable, they hide behind 4 convenient words. I was only joking, but notice the pattern. Are they equally comfortable celebrating your strengths, or do they suddenly have much less to say? Humor can sometimes reveal what politeness tries to hide. A person who respects you will occasionally tease you, but someone who repeatedly humiliates you and calls it humor may simply be testing how much disrespect you are willing to tolerate. You don't need to become angry. You don't need to create drama. Set the boundary and watch what happens next. A genuine friend will respect it. The wrong person will mock you for having one. 2. Your success changes their energy. This is one of the easiest signs to overlook. Some people can comfort you when you're struggling, but they cannot celebrate you when you're winning. Tell them something bad happened, and suddenly they're interested. Tell them something wonderful happened, and their energy changes. The smile becomes smaller, the conversation becomes shorter. Or they immediately find a reason why your achievement isn't that impressive. You got promoted. Probably more stress anyway. You bought something you've wanted for years. I would never spend that much. You achieved something difficult. You were lucky. Pay attention. Not everyone who comforts your pain is comfortable with your progress. Sometimes your struggle makes people feel equal to you. Your growth forces them to confront themselves. A true friend doesn't need your life to become smaller so they can feel bigger. 3. They remember your mistakes but minimize your achievements. You could accomplish 10 good things, and somehow they still remember the one time you failed. They bring up old mistakes, old embarrassing moments, old versions of you that no longer exist. But when you improve, silence. When others praise you, they quickly change the subject or explain why you're not really that impressive. This isn't always hatred. Sometimes it is insecurity, sometimes comparison, sometimes resentment. But whatever the reason, understand something important. People who genuinely care about you allow you to grow beyond your past. They don't need to keep reminding you who you used to be. Don't spend your life trying to convince someone to update their opinion of you. Keep growing. Eventually, their version of you becomes irrelevant. 4. They have time for everyone except you. Everyone is busy. That's normal. But patterns reveal priorities. Someone tells you, "Sorry, I've been incredibly busy." Yet somehow they're constantly meeting other people, going places, making plans, responding when someone else calls. But with you, maybe next week, maybe another time, maybe someday. Don't become bitter about it, and don't chase them. People are allowed to choose how they spend their time, but so are you. If you constantly have to fight for someone's attention, stop fighting. Relationships should not feel like an endless audition for someone's interest. Sometimes the strongest response isn't confrontation. It's simply matching their level of effort. 5. They want access to your life without giving you access to theirs. This one is subtle. They always want to know what's happening with you, your relationship, your problems, your plans, your money. your disagreements, your next move. But when you ask about their life, the answers become vague. They know everything about you. You know almost nothing about them. Be careful. Curiosity and care are not the same thing. Some people ask questions because they love you. Others ask because information gives them something to discuss, compare, judge, or use later. This doesn't mean you should become paranoid or secretive with everyone. It means trust should be earned gradually. You don't owe everyone complete access to your private life simply because they appear friendly. And here comes the most important part. One sign proves nothing. People have bad days. People become busy. People make insensitive jokes. People sometimes respond poorly. Don't judge someone from one isolated moment. Watch the pattern. Because repeated behavior eventually tells you what words cannot. And if someone repeatedly makes you feel smaller, ignored, mocked, or uncomfortable, you don't need revenge. You don't need to expose them. You don't even need them to admit what they're doing. The Stoic response is much simpler. Observe the pattern, accept what it reveals, adjust the distance, and protect your peace. Because sometimes the wisest way to deal with someone who secretly dislikes you is to quietly stop giving them a front row seat to your life. Before you go, watch the next video and keep growing.